5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Amina Seen It. Yes. Let me tell ya, I've been watching the original Power, which people, Courtney Kemp did her thing. And we're discovering secrets about what happened what's going to happen in Origins, because they be saying certain stuff. And I know when they did Origins, they actually went over this whole Power thing because they had to with a fine tooth comb. Hey, what's up, CJ Harrison? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while. All right, so listen, we gonna kick off where we left off last time. We gonna remind it. You see, hold on. Oh, okay. You see Holly. Hold on. So what was going on is Tommy was talking to Holly. Ghost is getting close to Angela, and Angela is sitting there being swept off her feet, and Ghost gives her a diamond necklace. And at the same time, Yasmin almost swallowed a keychain and died. It's not funny, but I'm just saying. So now he's like, oh, my loving family or whatever. So that's what happened. So now Angela's at home. This is the way it starts off. Angela's at home. She got her diamond necklace on, and she's too cute right now. So remember Greg. Greg is the guy she was sleeping with the guy she worked with. And he's like, yo, should I come over? Now she got her diamond necklace on. She don't want nothing to do with Jamie. So not with Jamie, with Greg. So she's sitting there like, nope, going to bed. She gets cold to him when her and Jamie are doing well. Meanwhile, at the same time, Ghost, because now, when he's around Tommy, he's Ghost. So Tommy and Ghost are having a debate right now because remember, he had to cut off. There's like a something going on. The girl with the pink sneakers is here. So she's like slashing dudes' throats. She's going up in their spots. Like she knows their whole routine, and she is cutting up. Hold on one second, because I'm gonna see who they think it is. So they think that it's this dude. What the heck is his name? Oh my gosh. The big dude. They think it's the big dude. No, I got his name up here somewhere. Oh, yeah. They think it's Annibal. That's the dude's name. So they think that he's the one that set him up. But then he's like, nah, I would never set y'all up. And come on, I would use my own people. I wouldn't use randoms. And they're like, yeah, that's true. So Ghost is like, I want to think about it. Tommy's pissed off, and he's like, oh, we should just cut him off, cut his water off, and call it a day. And then resume business. Because right now, remember, everything is at halt. They have not been moving any product until they could find out who is trying to set them up. So they supposed to do a meetup, and Ghost is like, listen, whoever's really seems really thirsty, that's who did it. Now,
fucking toe up already. Yeah.
Yo, so real quick, Ghost, Tommy looks up to Kanan all the time. We gonna see this in Origins too. And he's like, well, Kanan would never do this, or Kanan would never do that. Ghost got in some animosity towards Kanan. Ghost don't really like Kanan, and don't compare him to Kanan, because we're gonna watch what he says right now.
Kanan would have had this motherfucker toe up already.
Yeah, and I ain't fucking Kanan.
All the time. Every time you mention Kanan's name, this dude, he's like, no, that's not me at all. I can't stand my chair that be sliding down like this. So at the end, they always make peace. They argue, they make peace. Like it seems to be their MO. And come to find out, the meeting is in his own house. So at first we're thinking that he's in some high-rise office and stuff like that. He home. Because Tasha walks in and Yasmin is giving him a hug and stuff like that. Also, I think it's Tasha's way of being nosy. CJ Harris says, happy 2026. Happy 2026 to you also. I wish you prosperity and happiness. So Tasha is like, Yasmin's doing very well right now. Hey Tavish, how you doing? Good to see you as well. We getting through this Power. I hope y'all watching Power too. The original Power. I'm up to episode 4. It's amazing. I was sitting there watching it like I was watching popcorn earlier. So Tasha, like I said, Ghost has been closing her out lately. So I think she barged in kind of to just get eyes on Ghost. Now you see Holly. This is when we're trying to figure out who Holly is. 1 second, let me pull my mic up. Okay, you said been watching 2 years now. I mean, watching it from the beginning. Like we rewatching now because like I forgot most of this stuff. So your dude is still trying to talk to Holly, and he's like, "Listen, let me take you out on a date." And Holly's like, no. He's like, today's Thursday. I make tips on Thursday. She's like, I am not going to kill my $1,000 night for you. And he's like, well, listen, I give you 2,000. She said, yeah, I'm getting sick. I got to call out from work so that they could go out on a date together. He throws her 2,000. CJ Harris says, real quick, hold on. He says, Notori Norton Lewis is, you got her last name. Very respectful. Is on a new show called The Nowhere Man. And it started on Stars 3 days ago. How is it? I'll probably watch it when I'm get through with here, like on my TV. How is it though? Should I review it or what? Is it good? What is it about anyway? He gonna get back. All right, so meanwhile, Ghost Jamie, because now Jamie's in the club environment, he's trying to get this new club set up, right? Sorry. He's trying to get this club situation set up because, of course, he's more into the club than he is the drug business. This is who he is, who his father was. So the guy previously, the manager, was like, listen, we can't afford to take a cut. So we need her to pay a decent amount of price. Don't let her skim you on the price. And come on, Jamie is like, motherfucker, I got more than a night's worth of pay or I got enough pay to float this on my own if I wanted to. So he's going to offer her a cut on, he's like, all right, I'm not going to charge you at all. You want to take care of my people and the bar. And in return, you got to throw more parties here. That's it. Meanwhile, Tommy and your girl is talking. Oh, all right. This is where it gets into origins. So come to find out, Tommy was getting, in 6th grade, Tommy went to the biggest, baddest person in the class and beat the shit out of him. And she's like, ooh. She's like, so I bet you, this is her face. She's all excited. She's like, oh, so I bet you get into trouble often. And no, she was like, I bet you everybody left you alone. He was like, no, I had to fight every single day. I was the only white boy in 20 blocks. So in Power, we're going to see Tommy always fighting. Secretly, low key, he likes it. She gets off of it. She gets off on it. Your girl is hype. Now you got Angie. She is smiling and cheesing because she's texting Jamie, yo, I need to meet up with you. Now she is the aggressive one. After he bought her that diamond necklace, she's like, listen, I need to meet up with you. Like now. And he's like, all right. So she's sitting there like, oh, so what does this mean? We boyfriend and girlfriend? Now Jamie realized, oh, hold up. Because, Yasmin just choked up on a chain because he was being sneaky, trying to hide it. I got to be honest with this girl. He's like, listen, I got, my kid almost choked. And she was like, oh, I didn't even know you had a kid. He's like, I got 3. And I got a wife. Hey, Shayna, how you doing? Hold on 1 second. He said, I didn't get a chance to watch the show. I'm still too invested in 911 universe shows like the original 911 Nashville. Yes, I just been watching OG Power. It is actually really good. I'm just like, oh, it's like popping popcorn. So this is when Angie's smiling, right? And he's like, listen, yeah, I'm married. So wipes the smile right off her face. She got the little diamond on. She's like, listen, we'll take your diamond chain back. And he's like, no, it's a gift. You keep it. Mind you, she meeting up with him and she wearing the goddamn diamonds all around her neck. And he tells her this shit and she is so hurt. She started tearing up right there. Right there. You know fucking Ghost ain't no good. Cause this is like he gave her the space he need because he knew he was still gonna press her. I don't care what y'all say. He knew. He was like, let me just give her time to walk up. You know, let me let her walk away and stuff like that. You know, like he plays mind games. So in my head, be playing it back. He knew what he was doing. He was like, let me just tell her right now so she know how I'm moving. He ain't slick. So she's all crying and they walk away and he lets her go, whatever, you know. Because now I realize he's good with mental manipulation. Your girl hot stuff is at the bar now. Knowing that Tommy likes to fight and stuff like that, she decides she just like stealing from people. She decides she wants this dude's chain. So she takes the chain and Tommy walks up to see that this dude is feeling on her behind. And she's letting him laughing because she likes it low key too. Tommy walks up, he don't think that mess is cute at all and fights the guy. Beats the guy's behind. Mind you, before the day started, your girl said, listen, Tommy, I'll go out with you, but I'm not sleeping with you. So now this gets her all hot and bothered. And as Tommy's fighting, you see him, he's like all serious. He's ready to knock her out, knock the dude out. He knocks the dude out. Look at Holly's face. She is like all smiles, toxicity for real. Let me see. She is turned on. She starts kissing Tommy and they go back to his house. I don't even know if it's this part. And she tells him she got his chain. And he's just like trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And he's like, yo, I like this. I like doing bad stuff. So she's back at the house and she was like, oh, Tommy, I gotta let you know I lied. Remember when I said I'm not sleeping with you? She was like, we effing tonight. And they go through like a whole charade and she liked her nose candy. Now, at this episode, I don't think I've seen Tommy on nose candy, but she actually does. And she does it all night. Angie, she's home now and she's looking at that diamond necklace and she can't believe that it's over between her and Ghost. And she has it there. Shayna said, Holly got on my nerves so bad. He likes her because she resembles his mother. She do. Shayna said 2 junkies in the wild. That's what I'm saying. And remember when DeMarcus was like, Tommy's a hypocrite because he definitely was on nose candy. He definitely was. Now, this is Tasha over here being a shit starter. So she's walking with, I want to call her Lala, but what's her name in here? Makisha. I think it's LaKeisha. Look, this girl had Markeisha, LaKeisha, Keisha. I think it's LaKeisha this time. So she's walking with her best friend LaKeisha, and she's like telling her about like ghosts, just shenanigans and stuff like that. And she's like, "Well, you know how men are now." What's the name? Is playing her close, Shawn, and she's like, "Why are you all up in my face?" Now I'm like, "Dude, Tasha, you know why he's all up in your face? You be licking lips, you get mad at ghosts, and you start playing with yourself. You start showing him stuff. You call me Tasha in private. And then she gets around here and she goes, why are you all up on me? I'm like, Tasha, you stop it. Just stop it. He's like, I'm trying to protect you. Now he knows stuff is going down and stuff is not safe, but Ghost ain't tell her nothing was safe. So she's sitting there at home with Ghost. why Shawn protecting me a little bit too hard? Like, and everybody's like, you know what? I'll tell Shawn to fall back. Like, girl, Shawn should just fucking tell on you. You know your wife be opening her legs while she's with me. So he's like, he's like, everything is fine, Tasha. It's nothing. Oh, sorry. CJ Harrison says, shout out to Mr. Cinqua Walls. He's the one who plays the late, great Don Cornelius on American Soul. I gotta see his face. Oh, no, I saw the Don Cornelius. Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. Was that Shawn? That was Shawn, wasn't it? Yo, they made him look so damn old. Because now all of a sudden it just registered. I'm like, oh my God. You are so right. Look at you, CJ Harris. You be on it. So now Angela is at her office. Yeah, he said yes. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't recognize him. Because they got him looking like a young boy here. Damn, that's crazy. Either that or just time, a lot of time flew by and I just didn't even notice. So Angie's at work now. She's trying to get her stuff together. And she's trying to get a wire in on, they're telling her, like, listen, we need some more information. And your fake ass lead, what's this dude's name? The one that shouldn't be doing stuff with Ruiz's daughter. Him. She's like, he's a bad snitch right now. He's not giving us any good leads. And you got Ghost into, okay, Norman. His name is Norman. So Norman is sitting there texting this young ass girl, and he's like, what's your father doing? When's your father meeting? Or where your father's doing to meet at? So this girl gives her the address. And Angela walks in. Now, I'm gonna tell you why Angela ain't no good right now. Because Angela knows that he's texting this young ass girl. And Angela's like, leave her the F alone. And he was like, well, if I did, then you wouldn't be getting no information. She walks out because she ain't want to tell him to keep on going, but she ain't want to tell him to stop. Shady ass Angela. So she gives 2 F's about the girl as long as her career is moving. Because he said, so if I stop, you're not going to get your information. And she just walks out. Now you got to, okay, so y'all know how Raising Kanan got Marvin always eating? Yo, let's shout out to the original eater. It was Tommy. I'm like watching this, and you like, Tommy was always eating. Remember that? He was always in the kitchen. He's always eating Tasha's food. She turning around. He's eating something. And then, like, even when it's coming time for the meetup, Tommy's like, oh, what about Rolla? And Ghost is like, what? Because he's like, yo, we're gonna meet up at this Chinese restaurant. He's like, what about Rolla? He's like, oh, Rolla's vegan. He needs some good food and stuff like that. I'm just sitting here like, what the? Tommy's supposed to be getting a whole meet together. And he's sitting there worried about what kind of food everybody gonna be eating and serving. And Ghost is like, listen, this is a meetup. We not freaking trying to sit here and eat. Tommy's so considerate when it comes to the other drug dealer's feelings. Really? CJ Harrison says Joseph Sikora's birthday's coming up 5 months from now. Like, really? I'm sure my birthday's coming up like 8-9 months from now. Everybody's birthday's coming up this year. So Tasha's sitting there. Oh, he said him and 50 Cent, he's like, they're a cancer. That's your sign, the crab. So Tasha's sitting up there trying to dig. So she's trying to get information. Let me see if I can turn this volume up. Because she starts etching in at Tommy. And I love the way Tommy is. He's like, yo, because she's like, he took a lot of our money and put it into that club. And Tommy's like, yo, that's not my business. Like, but Tommy, like, doesn't like the club thing. They both are on the same tone when you talk about the club. Let me see. Is the volume? Hold on. I'm trying to see if it's going to even play. Here it is.
Sick and tired of hearing about fucking truth.
Me too.
Did Ghost tell you he took a grip of money out of our personal accounts and used it to open truth?
That's none of my business.
He didn't even tell me about it. I had to find out myself.
Where you live, Tasha, look at your life. From where I'm sitting, it looks like things are playing out pretty good for you. Doesn't change shit about your life.
He's changing, Tommy. Ghost is changing. And that's not good for either of us.
You got anyone pastrami up in here?
I told you he's the one. He was the one that always, instead of being like serious, he always want his food. Shayna cancer too. She said, shout out to the cancer gang. Let me find out. Y'all, are y'all shady like 50 Cent? He's not even shady. Well, y'all know I like 50. I'm biased. Picture of him is on my wall. Get rich or die trying. All right, so stuff didn't work out with Angela and James. And like I said, every single time stuff don't work out between her and James, she's sleeping with her damn coworker. So when he comes home, he's following her and stuff. He's like a nag, yo. He's like an annoying nag because he followed her to Norman's house. And then after that, he follows her to her house. Greg. So they were talking. Everything was going cool, right? Until he's like, yo, let me get a drawer up in here. And he goes to reach for the drawer with her diamonds in it. And she's like, oh, no. Like, cause she didn't want him to see the freaking diamonds. And I'm like, girl, who cares? It's wrapped and it's in a brief. It's in a case. And he's like, what are you hiding something? Are you sleeping with somebody else? And she's like, no, but she's like panicking. She's not moving and she does not want him to see what's in that drawer. He gets all upset in his feelings and he's like, all right, well, I'm leaving. And she's like, okay, well, you don't have to. And then he just walks away and she does not chase him because she does not care about this dude. She is sitting here heartbroken about Jamie. So now they at work the next day. Mind you, Norman gave him the address and said that, yo, Ghost and everybody is meeting up at such and such address. Uh-oh. Hey, Tamarcus. Look at you back for a live. Hold on.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure.
Money, green, green, money's all I need.
Thank you so much for the tip, Tamarcus. He says, happy MLK Day, Amina. What's good? Well, if you must insist on knowing, Power, Season 1, Episode 4, the original, it's all good. It's actually really fun. So you got Sax in the car. He's sitting there because all right, so Sax and them always talking about stupid mess. And he's like, yo, who would you sleep with? The Angela's boss or Angela. And the guy said, probably Angela's boss. And then Sax is like, well, I'd love to stick it in Angela. And I'm like, what? And then his reasoning was because she said she seems so stuck up. I would love to. I guess this conversation is probably not for you too. But I guess he's like, I'd like her to be full of something else. I said, Sax is a damn animal. All right, so now this is what happens. Everybody is cool with Ghost. And Tommy, he hates the club. He just hates the idea of the club because for some reason, Ghost just seems too preoccupied. So they about to pull up to it. And Ghost gets a fucking phone call. Mind you, this is the meet that Ghost put together so that he could see who's who. And who's the snitch in the group. He gets a phone call from the club because the cops walk in and the cops is like, yo, we're going to shut everything down. We want to see the owner. Really, the cops are saying, we want money. So Ghost is like, listen, let me go over to the club real quick. And Tommy's like, what are you talking about? Hold up. The club is not the priority here, brother. We got a whole business. This is a front. Like, why are you taking this mess so damn seriously? Because you know he loves this mess. Tasha loves this mess and stuff like that. They on one accord. Like, and don't think that Tasha don't know she planting seeds in Tommy's head. When she told Tommy, yo, Ghost is changing. So he's like, you're not coming to the goddamn meet. This is not even a priority. So James is like, looking, you can handle it. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, no, Ghost. Tommy can't handle this shit. And he specifically tells him, the product is not flowing for nobody. Just so you know, just make sure you watch everybody and don't turn on no product. That's all. So then he's like, well, who am I going to take? He was like, go swing by and go pick up, I think it was Julio. So Tommy's like, it's too late for all that. I'm going to take Shawn. And Shawn looking like, because Shawn don't want nothing to do with Tommy. Tommy's too wild and violent and shit. And already Tommy had him cutting up a body last episode. So Shawn is like, look at his face. I think I got a picture of Shawn's face. He's like, help me. But Tommy insists, Shawn, you're going to get your hands dirty. Look. And he's looking like, fuck. Seriously? He don't like being around. Tommy scares him. Tommy is very scary in power, believe it or not. And Ghost is the one that kind of calms him down. DeMarcus says Medina is in Power Book 2 Ghost now. And Power's first, CJ Harris says, Power's first season was originally released on the late, great Prince's 56th birthday in 2014. They always do stuff like that. That's crazy. DeMarcus said, this is a foreshadowed Power legacy now with Medina chasing Tommy now. Yes, there's a lot of foreshadowing when you go back to look at the original. You know they're going to pull a lot of stuff on it. What do I got here? I don't know what happened here. All right. So now the feds or Angela's crew, they should be watching I don't know his name, Annabelle. And crazy ass sneakers is still running around. You know, the one that's cutting dudes up, stopping, halting, messing up Ghost's real business. Only thing is, Ghost don't know who she is working for and where she came from. But she slices his throat real quick and she's out with her little pink ass sneakers. Meanwhile, they don't even know that your man is out of it. So Ghost is at the meeting right now with the cops and they're like, listen, we're going to have to shut you down. We got to do 2 weeks. And he's like, what? No, we can't do 2 weeks. And the manager's back there looking and stuff like that. Come to find out, dude, they just want money because Ghost give them a couple $2 and they fucking go away like flies. And the manager's like, what are you doing? We can't afford that. And in my head, I'm like, stop counting Ghost money because we got it over here. I'm just saying. What's wrong with that? Just eat your pizza and be quiet. All right, so now the feds is at the spot because Norman gave them a spot because Julio got a spot at the last minute. But smart ass Ghost, so right when they're on the way doing and everybody's leaving and stuff like that, they switch up at the last minute. They're like, yo, we meeting up at such and such. Cool. Now, this is funny because we thought that they probably was going to get caught because they were going through the back way. Because Tommy, wherever he was at, they went in through the back way. So Angela's pulling up blueprints and basement stuff, trying to figure out what is going on. Knox is all salty. That's why you can't sleep with you. You can't sleep where you eat. So Ruiz is sitting there and everybody's waiting and Rolla's sitting there And Rolla's like, listen, we don't F with you, Ruiz. And I guess Ruiz is saying something happened. And he was like, why it gotta be my peoples? Because they black. So they are going back and forth. So Rolla don't like Ruiz. That's something to watch when we get to Origins. Because I really think Ruiz is gonna be in the original Power. Because it seemed like for some reason he go way back. And we know Rolla goes way back with Ghost. So Tommy at the table, and Tommy's like, listen, y'all stop acting up. This is an important meeting. And then freaking Ruiz was like, well, if it's so freaking important, where the hell is Ghost? And he was like, oh, so like, I don't know what happens, but he makes Tommy feels bad. And Tommy's like, yo, F that, because the one thing he wasn't supposed to do was tell everybody y'all was gonna get supplied again. And he says, y'all getting supplied again. Because he mad that Ghost wasn't there. Tommy hot-headed. And they eating some good ass food. And then Rolla's like, yeah, there's some good ass food. And Tommy's like, yeah, I told you. Like, it's crazy because we love the fact that my forever chair riding down. We love the fact that they sit here and they talk garbage and everybody just start eating at the same time. Like, we chilling. And they talk about killing people. He said Cantos don't want to get jammed up because he was charged for prostitution. You talking about Cantos? You mean Norman? I must be missing a name. So, yeah, so, and plus Ruiz was like, he's going to go with a better dealer and stuff like that. So he turns the water back on. Meanwhile, they're so stupid because Sax was sitting outside. Remember, they were talking and stuff like that. And they come in and they're like, listen, we've been watching. It's a federal investigation. And you know what the cop says? She sits there, the detective. She's like, first of all, your man just got his throat slit. Your man just got his throat slit. And y'all was sitting out in the car this whole fucking time? Get the heck out of here. Yo, Sax and them look so stupid. Y'all sitting there watching the damn house trying to figure out where the meetup is, and your dudes can't talk. Your dude is capacitated, decapitated, and y'all sitting right in the freaking car. That's embarrassing. I would not walked in after that. She said, just get the hell out, please. Y'all so stupid. So Tasha sitting there, she's just upset with the club because she's like, stay your ass home like you used to. You don't stay home anymore. He's growing and expanding. She could go get a job or something. Not a job, but like go get a hobby. Because she's mad that he wants to do other things in life. Lobos calls Ghosts. And Lobos don't like betrayal. So at the same time, he's taking out somebody for being disloyal. And Lobos is telling Ghost, like, yeah, your boy Annibal, I thought he was the problem. You didn't even know he was taken off the table, unalived. So Ghost feels away because he knows that Lobos knows that Ghost don't have this mess under control. And the person that he thought it might be is dead. So it ain't him. Now you still got a problem. This is him torturing somebody that was disloyal. You disloyal groupie. So Tommy and Ghost, they talking right now. And Ghost is like, listen, we got to take out Ruiz because Ruiz want to jump ship too damn fast. He's annoying as hell. So he is definitely a problem. And he approached Lobos saying that he want to buy products straight from Lobos. So they're like, yo, we got to take Ruiz out. Meanwhile, Tasha is on the phone trying to get information out of Shawn. So she tells Shawn to get groceries for her. Whew. Holly's at work and she realizes the person that somebody's been selling bad drugs in Ghost Club, causing people to OD. So Ghost is like, listen, I don't want the drug dealing in my club because, you know, he really wants to run this thing right. So Holly tells Ghost, like, listen, I don't want the situation in here. So Ghost is like, yo, you know what? Let me let Tommy handle this dude because he got to stop coming to my damn club. So he calls Tommy. He's like, listen, I'm gonna need you to handle some dude real quick. Give him the VIP spot and let him wild out. Angela, yo, she starts boo-hooing. That D must have been good, right? She missed Ghost. She had a bad day at work. She want to talk to him. She can't. Her diamond, she can't even wear that because the man is married. That's why I said Ghost did the okey doke. He gave her time. He gave her space. What they say? Jay-Z said? He said, I'm letting her do her. In return, she's doing me. She's on the phone with her friends. Like, how cool is he? I told you he gave her that space, gave her time to think, gave her time to miss him, give him time to and he ain't pressure her. So chick, if you go back now, it's on your own because you know you dealing with a married man. He ain't even call her. So now she's like, I'm gonna go give him his shit back. Now we all do that though. I think she didn't really have intentions on sleeping with Ghost, but I think she wanted some kind of attention too. Because, dude, you could have just mailed it back. Well, no, you can't mail that kind of stuff back to the club. Tasha made that phone call for Shawn to come get some groceries. And he peering in there. She is not dressed. She is in the shower and she is putting on a show for Shawn, a full show. I know I didn't get no pictures because if I did, I'd be in trouble. But that's him peering through. Then you're going to see Tasha's evil ass eyes looking. Like, I wish she would stop doing that to this boy. Because then she flips on him the second her Ghost smiles at her or something. Like, she really do be playing with his emotions. I don't like that for her. DeMarcus says Tasha loved Ghost and Angela loved Jamie. That is true. Look at her. Like, she looks so mischievous. So meanwhile, this dude, the one that sells bad drugs in a club, Jamie upped his experience, gave him VIP. That way Tommy could lay eyes on him. Ghost could lay eyes on him so they know when he leaves and everything else. And of course, he got him and Julio because they about to get him right after the club. Julio, good dude, yo. Oh, I'm on pause and stuff. Here go Angela grabbing her coat and her keys to go give Jamie back the stuff. She's like, here, Jamie, I don't want it. And he's like, no, it's a gift. It's yours. And she's like, I don't know what she says. She said, I can't be just your friend. Your man yokes her up and says, I can't just be friends either. So now I'm just waiting. I'm like, Angela, we know he's married now, so this is on you. And she's crying. And your man goes in for the kill. And they start effing. Mind you, she ain't sleep with him this whole time. The minute she find out he married, they effing. I'm just saying. It's on you. So now the guy, does the bad drugs, is walking home and Tommy gets him. Oh, they still getting it on. Look, what a crazy ass night. Tasha being all, showing Shawn all of this stuff. That's a downgrade. And now Holly, she sees she peeps in and she sees Ghost getting it on with Angie. Yo, remember? Oh my God. I'm just thinking about the future. She goes, "You're fucking Ghost." Anyway, so Tommy and Julio beating the hell out of this dude. Like I said, they was. And after that, Tommy goes and sees Holly. Look how young Tommy looked, though. So Tommy's lighting up a cigarette and stuff like that. And then she sees the bruises on his hands. And she said, "Ooh, mommy likes." She goes and she kisses it. And then she's like, "Listen, this makes me so excited. I got to take you right now." Kim, the actor, 1865. You are so late. We're like almost at the end of this mess. What is the downgrade? The fact that, okay, so every time Tasha feels like Ghost is losing her, she goes for the driver. And the driver's a baby. And she goes because I guess she feels like she could have some kind of control. She knows that he's wet behind the ears. That's why she controls the whole situation. She treats him like garbage in front of her. And then she'll be like, "Oh, go get me groceries." And then she'll be like nude. And knowing that he's like watching her and stuff like that. But my thing is, how do you go with the guy that your husband employs? Because he won't have a job if he finds out he's sleeping with you. Then what? You gonna pay a salary? That's what I mean by it's a downgrade. Not that, he's just a baby. She could have went with another boss, but you go for not even like somebody that your husband employs. That's crazy work. Like that's a joke. If I found out that you was sleeping with him, I just laugh. I'd be like, "That's stupid," and then laugh. And okay, well now he's fired. So I don't know what you're gonna do now. See if you could pay and take him to Chuck E. Cheese or something. I don't know. I mean, and I think Ghost is just that petty too. He's like, "Oh yeah, LOL." So Holly's all excited now because Tommy has been beating ass. And she's like, that makes me so excited. And she takes Tommy down. This is the beginning of their toxic ass relationship. But yes. Oh, look, I got my nails done this week. It's crazy. I'm going to a party later on, like on Friday. Kim, the actor, says everybody should have just let Ghost run his club in peace. His past kept dragging him down. That is true. Now, like hindsight, I would have just. You got to cut these. What do they call them? Not savages. Leeches. Got to cut the leeches off. But what did y'all think about? Well, yeah. If y'all got anything to talk about right after, because that is it. Now we got to do Ghost season 1, episode 5. So I'll do that later on this week. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or whatever, but y'all will know a few hours ahead of time. Yeah. But to review everything real quick, Angie now knows that she's sleeping with a married man. And the thing is, because I'm watching it, I guess watching it over, I'm looking at Angie did not sleep with him until she found out he was married. It's not like they were sleeping together and then he found out they was married. He told her he was married first. And then they had the whole little split up, and then she got involved. You know, they say some people say that they say that men are more attractive with a ring than without because it means somebody else want them. I don't know. Kevin the actor says, unpopular opinion. I know people root for James and Angela, but they ruin their own lives pursuing each other. The funny thing is, Angie's looking for the man she's screwing. She is at work, killing herself, driving herself crazy. And, yo, baby, just look under your lips. It's crazy. But that's the irony of power. Courtney Kemp did a really good job. Like, she was salacious and amazing. Like, I mean, I give her slack because I was looking at hindsight and I'm like, yo, I just didn't like the fact that she made Tyreek kill his father. Like, I thought that was stupid. And Tyreek was like running amok and acting crazy. I did not like that. Like this, you know, in the future, of course. And then I think the spinoffs, like with Tyreek and them, I don't know. It has nothing on the Real Power. If y'all watch the Real Power, it's like it has nothing on it. But y'all know I love my Raising Canaan, and I know the origins is gonna be all set, especially if they follow like the way they were. That's a shoo-in. Kim, the actor, says they both knew they had partners back home, but continued on anyway. Angela never wanted Greg Knox. She just wanted him because, like his sister said, she was getting older and that she needed somebody to settle down with, and she was too big in her career. DeMarcus says, Amina, Fatal Attraction dropped January 26th on TV One. What the hell is Fatal Attraction? Because that was a movie. Now you're gonna make me look. Look, I ain't messing with y'all because I get demonetized every time I play a trailer. So I can't even play a trailer for you guys. Fatal Attractions. The hell is this? Is it Fatal Affairs? No. Oh, I guess it's like, is it Crime Stories? CJ Harris says she has the exact name as me. Oh, he's Courtney too. That's cool. And the Kim the actor says that's a document series. Yeah. Now you're saying it's a movie with Omari Hardwick, Michael Beach, and Trey Halley called Empire City is in production. Well, we'll see it when it comes out. He said, yes, it's a crime story. To confirm things that Outlander and the final season will be on Friday, March the 6th. You see, I didn't review Outlander, but I actually watched it. I think there's a lot of stuff coming on. You know what I'm watching and I did not review? Spartacus. Because that's on Stars. Oh, you got to go back and watch my video. Make sure you give me credit. Put a thumbs up and stuff like that. But I thought it was cheesy, corny, but cute, and then cheesy, corny, and you know. I liked episode 8. Like I liked Force from episode 2 to 8. 9 got like kind of racy, and then 10, the finale was like, I just felt like they just took everything, boiled it up together, and was like, all right, here you go. So it wasn't the best, but Force this season was actually good. The season finale wasn't the best though. DeMarcus says, Amina, are you checking out Nowhere Man with the Notori, aka Tasha St. Patrick? I'm gonna look at it tonight. That's what I was gonna look at tonight. What else did I say I was gonna look at tonight? I think that was it, right? I gotta go support Shayna. So if y'all around, you gotta look at Shayna MD's channel. She's a great content creator. I haven't seen it in a while. I gotta go over there and see what she's up to. CJ Harris said, and as far as for Power Origins, they're still on production now. I know, but they said that it's gonna be airing right after Raising Kanan, so they're gonna speed it up. Plus, Stars don't got nothing else going on. Terry Flannery, aka Southwest T documentary. How was that? I didn't even like. I'm not even like. I'm BMF'd out. Like, who cares? And it's like y'all can't tell y'all full story because nobody want to go back to jail, right? CJ Harris said, and I remember that Raising Kanan season finale. Raising Kanan's final season has officially completed their filming on Friday. Yeah, December 20th, 2024. Yeah, they been did it, but they just been holding it though. They said it was all ready. It's been ready. But it's like it's juicy, so they don't want to drop it. But they just holding it. It's just ready to go. All they gotta really do is press send. But they want that to introduce us to Origins right after. So they're saying supposedly it'll probably be at the end of the year. So around Christmas and stuff like that, because they said I think it's like October or something. He said, I believe that Tremont will unalive Rock and Marvin in Raising Kanan season 5. Rock could go now. I think that, to be honest, I think in Origin, Tasha's going to be the new Rock. I think they're gonna give her a character like Rock. I think she's going to be young, because if you ever look and pay attention to Tasha, she's definitely conniving and stuff like that. Just like what she's doing with Shawn and stuff like that. She knows what she does. Just like she gives Ghost advice, and she was like, I would hang and take out everybody. That's how they bond. And she's very manipulative, and she's very secretive, because she never told her friend Lakeisha that her that Ghost sells drugs and stuff like that. She just be like, I don't know. And you see how she was ready to take out Lakeisha. Like, she do not care. She did take out Lakeisha. CJ Harris said, and it will be out in the middle of this year, 2026. And to me, Origins will be there in 2027. They keep saying that they're gonna run them back to back. That's the rumor is. I know. DeMarcus said it's a clip with 50 Cent promoting Spence Moore and Charlie Mann in the original, in the Power Origin out now. I know, but to me, I don't like the way the Ghost look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, maybe he'll grow on me, but I'm like, damn, they couldn't make him look better. CJ Harris said that's understandable. Kim the actor says, I hate how it ended between Tasha and Keisha, but Lakeisha also ran for that gun first. Listen, Lakeisha wasn't gonna hold it down. And at the end of the day, Tasha got to protect her kids and everybody else in that damn house, including Tommy. So Lakeisha had to go. Tasha did the right thing. It was either that or everybody gonna sit in jail. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I am not going to hold y'all up. We will be back because we're going to do it again. But please bring your asses here on time. All right, I'll try to do a bigger warning next time. Well, I can't do that much of a warning because I'm just hot off of it. Like, I just finished watching episode 4. Kim, the actor, says she wasn't really ready or built for the life. Yeah, she just wanted the money and she thought it was all cute and sweet, but she ain't know, like, it comes with real stuff. And it's hypocritical because she cut Tasha off for the same lifestyle. Exactly. CJ Harrison said, fun fact. Wani Falez was a part of the Power universe too when she played Hasina in the OG Power season finale. Excuse me, the OG Power's final season. What does she play now? Who does she play now? Let me see. Sorry, that's me being nosy. Y'all tell me. And so is Halle Kilgore and Wani Felice are the two Power Universe actresses that are in the new show called, okay, because you talking about Nashville 911. Yeah, I didn't. It must be a good show. Look, I don't know. For some reason, I watched a couple episodes and then I was over it. I don't like the regular, look, see my chair always going down. What was I gonna say? Notori Tasha has a new series on Stars. I know. I'm gonna go look at it. Is it like anybody seen it in here? Has anybody seen it? How is it doing? Its True Origins will be out early 2027. Y'all pushed it back because that's not what I heard. DeMarcus says CJ Harrison be ranting on like Stephen H. Where's Stephen? All right, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go try to watch No Man. Is anybody even reviewing No Man? Do y'all even want to see a review on it? Nobody's seen it? All right, I'm gonna go watch it now. If I like it, I will. If I like it, I'll come back. Well, none of y'all seen it, so you're not gonna even watch it live. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Do y'all prefer me better live or on the video? Because the video I get to edit and chop out everything. And it's like no space and it's like quicker, like 20 minutes. The lives, you know, they longer, but at least we get to commentary and stuff like that. And if when I get something wrong, y'all could be like, no, chick, that's not what happened. And I'll be like, oh, okay. Because sometimes, yes, sometimes my head be in my phone. Or sometimes, like the thing with Jannard, when we watched Force, right? Your man, you know, he started looking like he was about to use drugs, and I turn away. I don't like looking at him. Like, I don't like when people do that. So I naturally turn away. So I didn't see him stop because I kind of skipped that part because I don't like watching that. I never liked watching that from a kid. Kim, the actor, said, I like both. CJ says, I don't know who he is. Don't know who that is. DeMarcus, I don't trust your opinion because you be liking some weird stuff. DeMarcus said, matter of fact, you like everything. He said, I saw Nowhere Man and I believe that you would like it, Amina. I'm going to see. And I'm just ignoring them. This is CJ Harris. And DeMarcus says, I like both, Amina. Because I haven't done a video in a long time. I just be doing live now. With you, Amina, you're still good to me. Well, thank you, CJ Harris. I haven't seen you in a while, though. All right, guys. Now I'm really officially out because I don't want to bore everybody to death. I'm going to see y'all later on this week, probably maybe tomorrow or the day after, but we're going to do another Power episode, probably like 5. So I don't know if y'all watching it with me, enjoy it, please. It's good as fuck.